Hi, my name is Shreyas. I'm from CSE, roll number 310. Today I am going to show my compiler design program. Let me share the screen. So basically this is my given program. It is to implement a lexical analyzer using C, which recognizes keywords, identifiers, integers, relational operators, and we store the identified identifiers into a symbol table data structure. Then we use the file system for the input and outputs. Here I am declaring a list which stores the keywords, and this is a function basically called check keyword. It checks if the given string is a keyword or not, and returns 1 for if it is and 0 if it is not. And this is another function called store symbol table. This basically checks if the given string is an identifier, and if it is a previously given identifier, it returns without storing it. And if the identifier is is equal to greater than 20, then we'll print an overflow and return. And if satisfies all the conditions, then we copy the identifier into the symbol table. And next we go here. We have a read and write function. Here we open the files, and in read function we have the read.txt, and in write we have write.txt. And here we initialize the simple table, and we have a while here, and while loop we iterate until we reach the end of the file. And there's a switch case which state has been initialized to 0. And in case of 0, we check if it's an alphabet or an underscore. And if it is, then we go to state 1. And if it is a digit, we go to state 3. And if it is less than or greater than, we go to state 5. And if it's an equal to or not symbol, we go to 8. And if it's a forward slash, we go to 10. If it's none of these, and if it's either a space or a tab or next line, we do nothing. And if it is neither of these, then we write the character into the uh, file. And in case 1, if it is a number or an underscore, we iterate it into the id array. If it is not, we initialize the id array in previous one into null, and we check the keyword, and we check if it's a keyword using the check keyword function. And if it's a keyword, then we print it as a keyword. And if it's not, we check it's an identifier, so we print it as an identifier and store it in the symbol table after checking if it's a previous identifier or not in the symbol table store symbol table function. And we go to state 0, and we move on to the next character. And in case 3, we check if it's a digit, and if it's a digit, then we print it and go to state 0, and then initialize and go to the next character. And in case 5, we check if it's an equal to, and then if it's an equal to, then we check the next accompanying number, accompanying character to it. Here we go to the next character and check the next accompanying character, and if it's a less than, when we write less than or equal to, and if it's a greater than, we write greater than or equal to. And we go to the next character and go to state 0. And after equal to, if it's not less than or greater than, and then we check if there's no equal to. If only has less than, then we write less than, and if it only has greater than, we write greater than. And we go to state 0, and break it, the current case. And in case 8, we check if it's an equal to, and we check the next character. And if it's an equal to, then we write an equal to. And if it's not, then we write not equal to character, and we go to the next character and go to state 0. And if it's not these, then we write it's a not character, and we break the current case. And in case 10, we check for the asterisk, and if there is an asterisk, we go to state 11. And if it's not an asterisk, we go write the invalid lexme. And in state 11, we go check if it's an asterisk, and we go to state 12. And in state 12, we check if it's an asterisk and check for a forward slash. And if there is a forward slash, the comment breaks, and we go to state 0. And if there is no forward slash, we again go to state 11 and wait and check for the forward slash. And if it did not break, we print the comment did not close statement, and we close the file, and we close the read and write files. And the code here in the comments is to print the symbol table. And basically we take input as a function in text file such as this, and the output would be available in this form, where it shows each keyword, int as a keyword, main as an identifier, and we print the columns, brackets, and int is a keyword, a is an identifier, 8 is a number, semicolon, acc is an identifier, 9 is a number, if is a keyword, a is an identifier, 9 is a number, and the brackets. So this is how the program would generally work. Thank you.